Hi, my name's Jason. It's week 5, day 34 of my full-time chronic pain rehabilitation journey. Today I'm going to talk about the depressive influences your life and how you can replace them. A quick status update first though. I am very sore and fatigued. I can feel every muscle in my body, at least it feels that way. And even though I woke up pretty fatigued, I got up, I went to the gym and did my entire routine today. So I'm proud of myself for doing that even though I wasn't feeling particularly well. All right, on to tips. This is kind of goes along the same lines as replacing depressive influences in your life. It's about replacing food items in your life that aren't contributing to your health. One of the things that triggers me to eat poorly is pizza. And just in general, being around it, even if it's pseudo-vegetarian pizza, I still find myself wanting to indulge or engorge on it. And so it's not something I can really handle right now, and so I've replaced it with something else. And the thing I've replaced it with is an Italian pasta/rice bowl. So for me, that's one thing I can do to get away from consuming more dairy products, more animal products, is to forego pizza and create vegetarian Italian pasta/rice bowls. That's my tip. All right, for the topic today, I'm going to go talk about what I call depressors, things that bring you down. They have the allure of bringing you up when in fact they're going to actually depress you. That's why people indulge them, but they are depressors in the end. They will make you feel worse if you indulge them. And I want to come up with some ideas or share some strategies I use to replace depressors in my life with things that are more uplifting. All right, what are the depressors? The ones that everybody thinks if they indulge is going to make them feel good, but when they actually do it, they feel poor. And the longer they do it, the worse they feel. Those common examples are TV, video games, anything that is essentially vicarious living. If you're not actually living your life and you're vicariously superimposing yourself into something else, like a good book, a book series you just can't put down, and you read it all the way through, it consumes your life. Or you get into a Netflix binge mode where you watch your favorite series, probably sci-fi, fantasy, even if it's a rom-com, right? If you are living through the characters in this form of media, you are not living your life. And the inevitable effect of indulging this for too long is you will feel worse. It's pretty much demonstrated. I mean, I don't know if anybody can test this. If you binge watch Netflix, you're going to feel great. I've never heard that claim. I don't think it can be made because it's simply not credible. And on a personal note, I've run that experiment enough times now that I know better than to run it again. I know the outcome, and I'm not stupid enough to think it's going to change. As the sun will rise, or as I guess you say, as the sun will set, if I watch Netflix for too long, I will be depressed. If I play video games for too long, I will be depressed. This is just how it works. So the question is what to do about it. The only thing that's worked for me so far is to replace it with something else and to know in advance what that replacement item is going to be. So you actually have to think about this ahead of time. When I want to do X, I'm going to do Y instead. So here's an example from just today. It's Saturday, right? I'm fatigued, I'm sore. I got up and went to the gym and thought to myself, well, it is Saturday, and now I can watch part of my favorite sci-fi series, The Expanse, on Netflix, right? Just an episode, and maybe it would have just been an episode. But I knew in advance that I wanted to do something else. There was something more meaningful I could do with my life that would improve me and make me better, not only personally, but also have better ideas to share with you guys. And that is to watch some kind of self-help content on YouTube. Well, it turns out I actually watched a movie called Morning Miracle. It's about a book and a guy named, I think his name's Hal Elrond or something like that. Elrod, I think is what it is. Anyway, he came up with a way to jumpstart your morning and orient your mind and put personal development first in your day. And I learned about that instead of flying through the solar system with the crew of the Rocinante. If you've ever watched The Expanse, you'll know who that crew is and what that ship's name is and what it all means. But it doesn't really matter. The point is, I'm not soaring through the solar system vicariously in a fictitious world. Instead, I'm learning about how to increase my own productivity and happiness as a human being by creating a morning routine. I know it's not quite as exciting, and it really isn't, but actually in the end, it is more exciting because I know in the back of my mind that The Expanse is fictitious and it's fun, but it's not real. It's not real. and I need to live my life. And the only thing that's going to help me live my life better is to spend time developing me. So I did. And it's just one example, but it's something that's helped me a lot. I have to have something else to go to. I can't just snuff out The Expanse. It's just too compelling and draws me in for some reason. So that's what I did. All right. Fighting for your life means actually living, not living vicariously through others. That's really death, right? So you have to find out, what are these dead influences in my life, and replace them with living ones. It's really not that hard. You just have to give a little bit of thought in advance and decide what you're going to replace X with. And hopefully, if X is a dead thing, Y is a living thing. I'd like to know what the dead influences in your life are and what you plan to replace them with. Please share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe.